Good morning, tribe. I guess I'm ready to talk this morning, and I want to talk about our ancestors. And this is during the so-called slavery times, or during the times this so-called boat captured from Africa, or I like to call it Alkebulan. Uh-huh. But so you're gonna try to tell me a few people with some guns gonna go to a whole nother continent with some boats and capture some people when there's millions of people there and they're gonna get away with that? Yeah, okay. Woo! Tell me another story. Well, anyway, we're gonna jump to the slavery part. In 1807, when they abolished the slave trade, this is when the few Africans that were here in America had to go. So, if we all were Africans or our ancestors were Africans, wouldn't they all have to leave? Hmm. Wouldn't they all have to leave? And if they were Africans, wouldn't they want to go back home and not deal with the hectic bull-ish that they had to endure? I don't understand why y'all don't think. Why don't y'all use common sense? Why y'all don't research the facts and not what your colonizers and even some of our brown skinned folk tell the story because they believe that? Really? So you think all of us who have brown skin are the same people, came from the same place, but y'all don't believe all Asians are the same people or Hispanics are all the same people or all white folk are the same people. Really? So you think they all have the same ethnicity and nationality, came from the same place? Yeah, okay. But we have to. Nah, y'all brains are so colonized. And y'all need to decolonize your mind. Y'all really do. We have proof. There's proof all around this continent and especially the other continents. They have proof that we did not come from Africa. And stop saying that we look like them. How you know that they don't look like us? Because they sure is trying to look like us. They didn't before. Back in the 70s when I used to see them, they did not look nothing like us. I did not confuse them with us at all. Yes, and they were in America in the 70s. Not many, at least what I've seen. Not many. Mm, there was no confusion at all. You can tell the difference. And you can still tell the difference, even though they be trying to look like us. They even start dressing like us. Even when they get married now. You see their weddings, but they supposed to be so pro Alkebulan or African or whatever y'all want to call them. They need to stand up and stay in their own tribal whatever it is that they have. And we need to wake up. You need to do your genealogy paperwork and find out where your ancestors are truly from. And when I say your ancestors, stay on the line of you, your parents, your parents' parents and their parents. Don't go off on the uncles and the cousins and the nephews and the nieces because they will not have the same bloodline as you. So you have to stay on your course. Even if one of your cousins have maybe white in their genealogy, that's not yours. Even if they had African, that's not yours. That's why I say you have to stay on your course because it will confuse the heck out of you if you start going for your uncles and your aunties and your whoever. Just stay on the parents. Just stay there. That's all you have to do is stay there. And I guarantee you, you will find some surprises. Now, I'm not going to tell you that the road is going to be easy because there's going to be some blocks on the way. Just take your time, look at it, gather the paperwork, birth certificates, death certificates, land property, baptismal certificates. Like I said, you might have to, put some cash out and buy some of this. And some of it is actually free in some cases. Once you get like into the early 1800s, you can look on the Dawes Roll to see if any of your ancestors were on there. Many of our ancestors weren't because people who was on the Dawes Roll wasn't actually Indian. So yeah, thank y'all for listening, and I'll see y'all next time. This will continue. Bye.